making hay.
Woo! So my dad's out of town, and so is Brian, which I think it's awesome. They're first cousins, so they do a fishing trip together, which I think is great, right? But my dad does all the irrigation, and it becomes quite a challenge because we're balancing. We do some custom irrigating for some guys. We custom harvest, and then we do our own irrigating. And so I'm lining the irrigation up with, and so what even makes it more tricky, the main gate or lateral ditch that feeds my fields also feeds the fields that we are custom harvesting, and then we custom irrigate. So I have to make sure I line up either whoever we've baled first, we have to jump over and irrigate that first. But what throws it off is that custom irrigation job. They need to spray some pesticides. Unfortunately, their sprayer's broke, and so they can't spray. They're fixing it. They're waiting on a part. Well, they can't spray until tomorrow afternoon. Well, I've got hay that's ready to water. They have hay that's ready to water, and they're on the same gate. So what we're gonna do, theirs was done first before mine. So working with the Sanjero, the guy that manages the whole canal that we irrigate from, I'm gonna irrigate my field for 48 hours, and then tomorrow afternoon they're gonna spray their field, the custom irrigation farm, and then when that's done, we'll jump back over to their fields, finish all of their stuff, and then jump back, because on top of all of that, you're working with the irrigation district, and the manager, the guy that manages the canal, he can't have too much water in that canal or it'll overflow or break out or whatever. So he's always balancing water quantities. And so he's telling me, hey, I've got this water I have to get rid of. Like, well, I can't yet because I can't take it because they've got to spray this field. And then I said, well, we've got this other stuff's ready. We could just, so anyways, it's like a balancing act. And my dad, I call it his irrigation Bible. He's got the whole list of the gate that the water comes out of, the field that it's going to, the crop, the day he ordered it, the time he ordered it, how many hours he ordered, then the day, because you order it on a day and they give it to you on another day. So in this case, he ordered it on the 12th. He didn't get it till the 18th. And then how many inches? They do miner's inches in the ditch to see how much water's flowing through it. And that's his system, and it works really well. But I always get nervous because I don't do it very often. And then when he goes out of town, I have to do it. So I do it like twice a year, maybe. So I'm out of practice. But it's kind of funny with Brian being gone. I'm also running around a little more. And so, I don't know, I guess it's kind of crazy. Stuff just you almost get more efficient the busier you get. When you have downtime, somehow you lose efficiencies. And so today I'm just make sure one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, which I guess I haven't shown all that in this video today. You've only seen the small baler, which is still fun. I have to give a weight ticket to a guy, and we've got to go cross one of the fields we're irrigating. So great reason to jump out and look at some water, because a lot of people have commented, show us some water, we never see irrigation anymore. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's kind of boring to me, so I don't ever see it. So we operate out of a district. The farmers are all shareholders within the district. The district controls the water, or they represent us and control the water. So they're always fighting the cities trying to take our water, which we've been here for over 100 years using this water, and now all of a sudden Phoenix is a big city and they think they need it. So whatever. So this is a canal. This is actually the lower extension of the district. I wish I could tell you how much water is flowing through here right now. I can't. I don't know. It's not as deep as it looks. I had to go pull a cow out of here a couple months ago, and out in the middle is only like to my waist or my chest, so like 4 foot or so. Not that bad. This is a gate. We call it a gate. That feeds a lateral. So this is gate 26 north, and it feeds this lateral, and this lateral is a little unique. It only feeds one field. It doesn't go anywhere past this field. A lot of other times a lateral might not go to a field, but it feeds a ditch that then goes to a field, and several farmers can be on the same lateral, and you're always jockeying to see who can get that lateral. Right now we're actually running some it's from the Catalyst Group. It's actually an organic, it's Brian Turner's brother actually, organic fertilizer company. And this is I think this is an acid of sorts. Because of our water is so salty, we'll run this acid and it pushes the salts down into the ground. So now this ditch is feeding this entire field. Down this ditch we set up several, we call these checks. They're just a metal wedge that fits down the shape of the ditch. We have one set up down there to keep the head or the water level up in the ditch, so it's flowing out in that border. And then we have this one set up here, holding the water here, flowing out into this border. And then he has two more set up as you go that way. So that second one is set up. So all he does is pull this one out, whoosh, goes, water automatically goes. So you're always thinking a step ahead with the water, just keeping it flowing. It's a pretty easy job. It gets kind of hard in the evening. I was just flying the drone over, and I thought, man, I need to get these guys drones. They can check their irrigation distance with a cheap drone, just camera looking down. But I don't know, they would wreck it. Our system is very simple. A lot of people argue that it's not efficient, but it's actually extremely efficient, especially with the district. This ground has been laser leveled about every 3 years for the past, I think for the past 50 years they've had the laser leveling technology, and so it's extremely flat. This water flows extremely even, and they run across and they stop it. The goal is to stop it before it runs out and goes out of the field. Now guys get lazy, they get busy, they're not always able to stop it on time. But what's great about that, it goes into another drain and goes down back into the district, and it goes to the next farmer. Or a lot of farmers, we don't have any here. My father-in-law has several. He has sumps or encatchments where they catch the water that they don't use, pump it back up, and do it again. And so that's another way farmers are extremely efficient. A lot of guys west of here that aren't in a district, they have subsurface water drip systems. They use the same amount of water we use, about 8 acre foot or 7 acre foot an acre, but they get better yields. So you could say they're more efficient because they're producing more per acre, but it's also extremely costly. So there's that. I call this a port. It's this simple lid. Goes down in there and closes it, opens it, the water goes out. Pretty simple. Some of these ditches are 60, 70, 80 years old. There's some real old ditches out here. Okay, here's the right page. I was just on the phone with the bug guy. What we're gonna do, so we're taking out the field on gate 5, and we're gonna kill it. We're gonna hit it with Roundup, and then we're gonna plant some Sudan in it. So what I'd like to do is, after we go from 1A, we're supposed to go to 5, transfer to 5, but can I transfer to 9?
To 9 instead,
and then goes from 9 to 7, and then we'll go from 7 back to 5, because we should have it planted with that Sudan grass by then.
Okay, so
can we do that?
Yeah. So 1A happened today for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, was that for your guys' stuff? Or
That's for us.
Okay. I mean, I know the 1A is, but I'm talking about the stuff you're correcting right now.
No, that's for us as well. We call that the couch place right there.
Okay. So the couch place. So you are saying 1A is supposed to go to 5.
Yes. Which is our stuff. Which is that we call that across the street from the old Ford dealership.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So 1A to 5, and then you want to go to 9.
Yep.
And then 7.
Well, no, we're gonna skip 5. We're gonna skip 5.
Right. No,
yeah.
You say you go gate 9.
Yes. Gate 9.
9 to 7, then to 5.
Yes, sir.
All righty.
And do you want me to call that in and reorder 5, or just leave it the way it is?
Just leave it, because I'm here at the office.
Writing it down. Awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna
wrote it down for you already.
All right. Change it in my notes. Awesome. Thank you, Derek.
You're welcome.
We'll see you.
No problem.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye.
So you just saw what it's like ordering water. It's not hard. Well, like I was telling you earlier, with the changing of things and the sprayer being broke down, we had water ordered, and we were hoping we'd have it killed, and then Sudan grass planted, and then irrigated. But with the sprayer being broken, we're not going to have it on time, so we're going to bounce around, make our way back to it. So yeah, check out these notes. Yeah. Oh, one day I got to take over this. I'm not looking forward to it. That's pretty easy. If I work with Brian or Manuel, whoever it is, when Brian wants to retire, Manuel, or when my dad's gonna slow down, Brian's gonna be like, "Yeah, my turn too, Trevor. Sucks to be you." And so Manuel, if he just gives me his cut schedule or what we just baled that day, I just order water the day we bale it, and we should be good. Oh man, truck just got in an accident. Someone pulled out in front of him, and there you go. See, our truck isn't messed up. I don't think the car's messed up, but the girl won't talk to Drew. Her dad's on her way. Gonzalo doesn't speak English. Who do I know that's close by that can translate for me? Oh, I don't know how much I can film of this, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. Everyone's safe. Oh my gosh, look at it. It just changed. It was 118 a second ago. It just changed. But anyways, everyone's good. Young, very petite, small girl in a long bed extended cab went to pass our Gonzalo in a double yellow line and thought she had cleared him, and she just started merging back in, and he started pulling off the road and braking, and she still clipped him. But luckily everyone's safe. She's safe. He's good. And yeah, anyways, so good lesson for her, close to home, not injured, cosmetic damage on the vehicle, both vehicles. So that's good. It's the end of the day. Gonzalo's truck wasn't messed up that much. I'll go show you. It's just cosmetics. He's gonna take a delivery tomorrow, because then the other truck's got to go somewhere else Friday. So anyways, he's gonna go anyways. He's safe to do it. There's nothing unsafe. But I'm gonna help him. We got to pull that tarp off there, so I'm gonna give them a hand doing that. Let's go look at this truck. The good side. Oh. It's really not that bad. Her dad's great though. He says, I said, hey, do you want to, it's just cosmetics. Do you want to do cash so you don't have to go to insurance? He said, no, I don't coddle my kids. She's got to take care of it. Which, like, okay. She's only 17, so, whatever. But yeah, great lesson. So this customer's taking a trailer full of big bales and a trailer full of little bales. This is triticale. I'm not doing it again next year. I hate this stuff. It doesn't make any money. It's a huge pain in the rear end. It only makes money on the year there isn't any hay. I took a bad gamble and lost. There's a lot of hay this year. Plus I did it for my father-in-law. So I love him. Oh my gosh. 640, 110. Oh yeah, Sister Hazel, all for you. Great tune. Okay, you guys know what to do. Thanks, watch another video. You're awesome. See you soon.